Postmortem examination of the victims of the Shakahola mass deaths kicked off at the Malindi Sub-County Hospital, with the first 10 results revealing that most of them died of starvation. Government Chief Pathologist Johansen Odwar also disclosed terrifying details of how some victims, particularly 2 children, might have met their deaths. NTV's Kevin Mutai also tells us that the autopsy is expected to take a week before the collection of DNA samples from families of those who have lost their loved ones in the Shakahola deadly cult.
The forensic autopsy to be conducted on the 109 victims of the Shakahola mass murder began Monday, experts managing to examine only 10 bodies. This is attributed to the delay in setting up X-ray centers for the purposes of determining the age estimation of the victims, especially children who have been reported to be the majority of the casualties of the religious cult allegedly led by Paul Mackenzie.
Of these 10 postmortems, the one body was of an adult female, and the rest were children. These children's ages were varying from 1.5 years to 10 years. Generally, most of them had features of starvation. We saw features of people who have not eaten. There was no food in the stomach.
There have been reports of organs missing in some of the bodies, the government chief pathologist Johansen Odwar disclosing that all bodies contain the organs, even as 99 more are expected to undergo the same procedure.
2 of them had what we call cyanosis. Cyanosis is a bluish discoloration of fingernails, and by inference we will be able to say that cyanosis was caused by maybe asphyxiation at some time. So those are the autopsies we've done. We have taken samples for further tests, which include toxicology and DNA for the purpose of identification.
If any of our people have their organs missing, we'll tell the world. There is nothing we are hiding. That is the truth. And we'll have to find out why those organs are missing, who took them and where. And therefore, this is a long and protracted process of accountability. I'm just praying for patience as we go step by step.
The government now says that the outcome of the investigations undertaken by different agencies, including the Judicial Commission on Inquiry, appointed to probe the Shakahola deaths, will advise on the steps the government is going to take going forward. CS Kindiki says this will also help in going after all those involved, directly or indirectly, in abetting the crimes committed in Shakahola.
The government of Kenya will do everything possible to find out who, why and how a large number of our people met their death in such a cruel and inhumane manner. And any person along the path of accountability will have a date with destiny.
Even as the state pledges openness in the process of investigations, top security commanders have been deployed to Shakahola, among them Senior Assistant Inspector General of Police Peter Ndungu and Abdallah Komesha, Director of Investigations at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, who will be heading the probe.
And the government is committed to establish what really happened and who did what. And we have nothing to hide. We will expose every detail that we discover.
Kevin Mutai, NTV, in the county of Kilifi.
Well, just a few hours ago, there was drama